Vice President-elect J.D. Vance took to Twitter, now called X, to float an idea out there to see what people thought, and it got mixed reactions. What was this idea? Well, he floated the idea of maybe skipping the inauguration and instead being in Atlanta, Georgia for the NCAA College Football National Championship game between Ohio State and Notre Dame. Now, J.D. Vance could take the oath of office to become vice president from anywhere. Uh, remember, LBJ took the oath of office on Air Force One flying back from Dallas with President Kennedy's body after he was killed. So you can take it from anywhere. You don't have to be in D.C. or at the actual inauguration to do that. But would J.D. Vance skip the inauguration? Probably not. I don't think he's going to skip it. That would piss off Donald Trump. That would make a spectacle, and that would draw attention to J.D. Vance. And right now, the last thing Vance or Republicans want is more attention on J.D. Vance. I believe they are keeping him kind of hidden and out of the public eye, so people forget about him for the inevitable time when he has to run to replace Donald Trump, either because he's had to assume the presidency, because they had to impeach and remove him, the 25th Amendment, or Donald Trump just did not live through the end of his term. All of those are possible. And I know a lot of Trump supporters are going to come into the comments and say, well, Republicans would never remove him. And you're probably right, but if Republicans are afraid that Donald Trump staying president is worse for their chances to get reelected, that's always possible. If he is doing more harm than good, that is always on the table because Donald Trump brings them nothing anymore other than potentially bringing them down. He can't win them another election because he himself can't run again. Now, I believe J.D. Vance will be in attendance at the inauguration on Monday the 20th. Now, it's possible he may skip some of the festivities after the inauguration to go to Atlanta to watch the National College Football Championship game, but I believe he'll be in attendance. I don't think he's going to make those kind of waves. It's just interesting that the guy who's been trying to stay under the radar would take this to Twitter and throw this out there as even a possibility. Maybe it was an attempt at a joke, but as with Donald Trump, both J.D. Vance and Donald Trump's attempt at jokes usually fail because they're not funny. They play off anything that is poorly received as a joke when it was clearly probably meant. So I don't know what his plan is with this. I guess we'll see what Monday the 20th brings. And whether or not J.D. Vance is at the inauguration, I think he will be. Or if he's going to actually be in Atlanta, and we'll see if he snubs Donald Trump.